So we have here a bottle with a nice glass bottle and a peeled hard-boiled egg, some white vinegar, some baking soda, paper that's hopefully somewhat still dry, and some matches. And I'm going to demonstrate a little bit of Gay-Lussac's pressure law here, where pressure is directly related to volume of a gas. And then I'm also going to demonstrate a little bit about the acid-base reaction that takes place between vinegar and baking soda. So you want to get your egg ready here so that you can grab it and take a nice piece of paper, one that will fit in the bottle. And you get your matches. The egg's in there. And you can look, it's getting sucked in. You can see that. You can see the egg is just sliding down there in a little bit slowly. And this is because as the fire was burning, it was heating up the air in the bottle. And oh, it's going. And now that the fire was extinguished since I put the egg in, the air inside is cooling down. But while that fire was still burning, the molecules of air were going faster and faster, and some were escaping. And then when I put the egg in, it stopped that. And so as the air is cooling, the molecules of air, if you keep an eye on the egg here, it's going to plop in there any second. And it might actually burst, because I can see the yolk there. See if that'll speed it up. So yeah, when I put the egg in there, the molecules couldn't escape anymore. So once it started cooling down again, the internal pressure decreased to much less than the... Let's just see. Help it along here, because it's probably just too wide for the bottle. There we go. But you saw what it was doing. There's a little carbon dioxide coming out of there from the fire. Now we got a dirty egg. And now I'm gonna see if I can, I'm gonna try and get the egg out of the bottle. So yeah, just a little bit of an explanation about that. When the pressure inside the bottle decreased to much lower than the external pressure, it created a partial vacuum inside, which is what sucked the egg in. V1 equals P2 V2 was in play in that, because the volume was the same throughout the whole thing, but the pressure decreased, and so that in turn affected the volume of air. So I'm going to put a plentiful amount of baking soda in there just to make sure that we've got enough. I really want to do this right, so I'm going to stand up and try and get myself out of the way. But this might fail, just saying. This is going to be an acid-base reaction. That was pretty anticlimactic, but obviously the egg was too wide for the bottle, as you saw in the very beginning. It's a lot of carbon dioxide. And I put the baking soda and vinegar in there. It created a lot more pressure inside from the creation of carbon dioxide gas, which is a result of any acid-base reaction that you have with reactions that have carbon and oxygen in them. So that reaction, the acetic acid in the vinegar reacted with the baking soda to create an unstable intermediate, and then that unstable intermediate immediately decomposed into carbon dioxide and water. So the bubbles you see there are the carbon dioxide that were produced. And when that was produced, the pressure increased in the bottle, and as soon as I got the egg to the neck of the bottle, it shot. So yeah, lots of chemistry. Thank you very much.